That is David Benavidez versus David Morrell, and that will be Saturday, February 1st. Julio, give us the
Yep.
details of that fight, man. Set it up.
Yeah, man. It's going to be a great fight. Coming this Saturday, February 1st. I apologize. I don't know why I was thinking of September. Most of the big fights are in September. That's
You
why I was
thinking
probably
Canelo
going there.
blood already,
Yeah,
bro?
I'm already to the next one, bro. But in any case, this is going to be the interim WBC light heavyweight championship on the line. So you have two guys, David Benavidez, 29-0, 24 wins by way of knockout. So obviously he is given the nickname the Monster for a reason. Very quick with his hands, super good. I know a lot of people give him a lot of crap because they say that he's really robotic. He goes in there, doesn't have very much defense. Footwork isn't the best, but according to him and according to sources, he's been training really well. He's been working on those things to try to get better around all around on that, and we'll see when we get to Saturday, right? But he's going up against David Morrell Jr., Cuban descent. He's 11-0, 9 KOs, and the guy's a southpaw, very dangerous. 27. Um, Also very quick, has beautiful footwork. He loves to use the jab. He loves to strategize by staying close and also working the body as much as possible. This guy right here is super dangerous, especially with him being a southpaw. And I do think that he does have a lot quicker speed. The thing that I love about this fight is that the buildup to this fight has been awesome. Every time these guys come together, they have a presser or whatever it is, they're damn near about to fight at the press conference. That's how bad the blood is between these guys.
Bro, it's Mexico
Um,
and Cuba, dog.
all over again, bro. And David Morrell has been very vocal about how he has been, since he can remember, once he started getting a little bit of status, he's been calling out David Benavidez. So in his mind, he wants to kill everybody's thought that, oh, he's that so and so is ducking David, that so and so is ducking David Benavidez, and this and that and the other. He's like, nobody's running here, man. I've been calling you out for years, and you just barely now giving me this fight, giving me the opportunity to step in the ring with you. So I've never been scared, and I'm here, and I'm going to fight you head on, and I'm gonna kill the myth of the monster. And of course, you have David Benavidez, the monster himself, the man that everybody says Canelo's ducking, quote unquote ducking. But at the same time, he's also been asking for opportunities to fight Canelo, hasn't been given those opportunities. Of course, I'm not going to bring up Canelo anymore, but he's a good fighter within his own right. He's made a name for himself. The guy is well established, obviously, since he's 29-0, and he has 24 wins by way of knockout. So, a very explosive fight. I cannot wait to see this fight. I definitely will be tuning in and watching to see who is going to get knocked out this Saturday.
Yeah, man. I think the fact that Benavidez is 29-0 and you said Morrell was 11-0,
Yeah.
that experience gap is a big reason why I think Benavidez wasn't in any hurry to take
Hmm.
this fight. You know what I'm saying? Like Morrell's, he's the up and comer. He's hungry. He wants to make a name for himself. Who better to make a name for yourself against than David Benavidez, a guy that, like you said, is widely known within the weight class. He is a guy that's on the heels of Canelo Alvarez. He's been calling out Canelo Alvarez. He's a whole lot of man, bro. Pause.
Yes.
He's a whole lot of man. He's a big old dude. He's way bigger than Canelo Alvarez is, and
Hmm.
he's a dangerous guy. He will walk you down. He is in your face. He's throwing punches and bunches, and he's just a big dude. And you got Morrell. Like you look at him at the weigh-in, and they look like the same person, bro.
Yeah, they look about the same height too.
Like
So,
they're built frame wise, kind of the same. They're about the same height. I think it's going to be a good fight, other than the fact that Benavidez has been there. He's been in the weight class. He's had more opportunity to showcase his skills. And you look at somebody like Morrell. This is the biggest fight of Morrell's career right here. And
hmm,
this one, if you beat David Benavidez and you take that O away from him,
it's gonna catapult you, bro.
bro,
Easy.
now you're next level now. Now you're a
Hmm.
legitimate contender. You're a guy that's made a name for himself off the back of another guy that a lot of people have respect for and believe is a true name within the division. So I think Benavidez does have, in my opinion, he's got more to lose than Morrell does. Again,
Oh
Morrell is
yeah,
a younger guy as far as overall experience, and that's going to give him an opportunity to catapult himself, like you said. If he does win, it's tough, bro. You to me, being unorthodox, being a southpaw, that kind of that can mess up a fighter. You know,
it
you're used
can.
to being a right-handed fighter, and then when you bring in a southpaw, it kind of throws a kink in the plan because you're like, it's not something you see every day. Now, I'm sure
Yeah.
Benavidez has brought in a bunch of sparring partners that are left-handed, but still, to try to get used to that, you're not mirrored. It's you both have the same kind of foot out, and then it becomes like a battle of foot position and things like that. There's a lot more, and like you said, Benavidez is known for being a little bit more flat footed. He's not springy, bouncy, up around and on his toes. And I'm not saying he's just plodding out there, but he's a big boy for the weight class. So
Oh yeah,
I think Benavidez wins this just based on the fact that he's been there before. But it's a damn good fight. It's going to be a
yeah.
damn good fight, and I think there's going to be a couple of times when both of these guys are out on their feet, maybe both of them hit the canvas. I mean, I can't say
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
say, I'm gonna say that this is gonna be a definite. This is gonna be a knockout. Somebody's getting knocked out, one or the other. And the reason why I say that is because when you watch all of the training going up to this, when you watch the press conferences that they've been having, there's a lot of bad blood between both of these guys. And when I say a lot of bad blood, I mean a lot of bad blood between both of these guys. So both of these guys are going in there with intentions to hurt the other person. They don't see eye to eye. It's not something that they're going to go in and, hey, let's touch gloves and come out swinging and all that stuff. Be prepared for a battle, man. It's going to be a good battle. Again, I kind of, to a certain extent, I do agree with you, Joe. When you have a southpaw versus an orthodox fighter, and you have both of those worlds colliding, it's a recipe sometimes for disaster. But that's why you train, right? That's why you put in the work, you put in the hours, you get your sparring partners that have that kind of same style. But there again, you have to think about, David Morrell. He's also bringing in people that have that same style that David has.
Yeah.
David, the one thing that he does have is he has tremendous hand speed. He throws punches in bunches. He knows, and if he sees that he got you hurt, that's a wrap. You can
Oh, he's
call
going
that
for
a
the
wrap.
knockout at that point.
He's
Yeah,
going
he's
for
going
the,
for the
yeah.
kill.
So for me, I also think that the experience that David has will help him get over David Morrell. I'm not going to take anything away from that kid because that kid is also very dangerous. That left hand from him is extremely dangerous. So I'm excited to see how that plays out. I also agree with you as far as David having flat feet. He gets called out a lot on that with him being very robotic and just kind of walking forward and not taking any steps back. It'll be interesting to me to see if David Morrell can apply enough pressure to make him walk back as opposed to have him come forward. If he can make David do that,
He is fighting off the back foot instead of on the front foot,
yeah, if you can get David to start fighting from his back foot,
which
you
he don't
may
do
be
very often.
able. No, so you may be able to get him in trouble. But I'm very interested to see how David Morrell will respond to David Benavidez's power, because that man has power and he
Mhm.
will put you to sleep real quick if you're not careful. So we'll
Yep.
see, man. But I
Yeah.
like David to win that fight too.
Okay, man. Well, I think it's going to be a good fight. The undercard's looking real nice as well. I'm looking forward to seeing Isak Cruz fight. Always love to watch that guy fight and go in there and just be the pit bull that he is, bro. And
Always
you talk about a guy that's always going to be on his front foot coming at
that
you.
guy right there.
He's going to walk you down. It never looks like he's tired. He's like a machine, bro. He's like a T1000, bro. He's just
My
always
man, my man was given christened with the nickname Pitbull for a reason. That man loves walking people down. He doesn't know how to go backwards. He
no.
only knows how to go forwards. Even if you hurt the man, he will still come at you. He will still move forward. So, yeah, Isak Pitbull Cruz will be fighting Angel Fierro. Also Saturday in the undercard, Isak being 26-3-1. Angel Fierro being 23-2-2. So as you can see, the level of competition is getting closer to where he's at now. He's starting to get challenged more by some of these other seasoned fighters. It is going to be a great fight. I don't know too much about Angel Fierro to be able to say, hey, I've seen him fight. He is a great, well-rounded fighter. All I know is that the man has 23-2-2, and he has 18 wins by way of knockout. That is the same amount that Pitbull has. So that tells me the man has some power.
Yep.
It could be a slugfest. You're getting two Mexican fighters in the ring, and who knows? We may have another Barreras Morales type moment where they're
Could
just
be a
going
short
back
fight,
and
bro.
forth. That too. Because my man Pitbull loves to fight like he's Mike Tyson, even though he's
Boy,
this big.
boy. He's mini Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah, he swings for the fences for sure.